Hi, my name is Curtis Goldman. Welcome to this week's Kangen Snippet. Have you ever had anyone tell you, I would buy one of these things, but they cost so much money? I have had people tell me that. I would buy one, but it costs too much. So then I asked them, is it really the cost or is it the price that you're concerned about? And they go, what is the difference? And I said, let me explain to you. So our price of the SD501 is $39.80. That is the price of our unit. This is a knockoff machine. This machine right here costs $17.25. So the price of that is $17.25. They both, you can tell right now, look, the price of this one is considerably less than the SD501. But here's the true story about this particular machine right here. Friend named Robert calls him up, buys one because it is less expensive. The price is less than this one. So he buys it. 6 months later, this machine stops working. So he calls him up and says, hey, guess what? This is not working. I've tested it. It stopped working. And they go, okay, it's still under warranty, so send it back to us. So he sent it back to them. They repaired it. They sent it back. And now he starts using it again. 8 to 9 months later, it does the exact same thing. And he calls them up and he goes, guess what? This is not working anymore. And they says, well, how much water are you using? He goes, well, I'm running about 4 or 5 gallons of water a day sometimes. They go, I am so sorry, but that voided the warranty. You know, you use it as commercial use. You're only supposed to use 2 gallons or less. And he goes, well, so what am I going to do? And they go, well, tell you what, we can sell you a brand new machine for $950. And he was saying, now wait a second. He goes, you want me to buy a brand new machine in a year and a half? That's all I had. It was a year and a half. And you want me to buy a brand new machine? And they says, well, the warranty is voided. So what do you want to do? This is an incredible deal. Normally these things are $1,700 and we're going to sell you one for $950. And he goes, you know what? Just forget about it. I don't even want it. So let's think about this. So $1,725, $950, that equals out to be $2,675 in 1.5 years. So on average, that's about, I'm going to average it out, that's about $150 a month. So the price of it was $1,725. The cost of it is $150 a month. Now, let's look at the SD501. Let's look at this machine right here. This machine is known to last 20, 25 years. If this will last 20 years, which we know they do, I know someone who has one that's 23 years old and it's still working great. Do you realize this one right here is only $16 a month? So, the difference between price and cost. People will always beat us on price. No one will ever beat us on cost. So here's the big deal. Here's the big difference. Here is the huge aha. A lot of people can beat us on the price because the price is a one-time thing. No one can beat us on the cost because the cost is a lifetime thing. Price is one time. Cost is lifetime. I'll tell you what, no one can ever beat us on cost. They might be able to temporarily beat us on price, but no one can beat us on cost. My name is Curtis Goebel, and thank you so much for joining me on this week's Kangen Snippet. Ha!